His name's Dongwon Lee, the main producer of TOUGEN ANKI, Crimson Inferno, and this is Phil Kim, the art director of Crimson Inferno.
Concept of this game is that you have people in this world that have Oni blood that manifests into these different types of weapons that they can then use in combat. How did you start with the concept for this game as you were beginning its design?
The game is based on the original animation TOUGEN ANKI, and in the TOUGEN ANKI, as you mentioned, the Onis use blood to make their weapons and fight the Momotaros. And when we were trying to bring that concept into the game, one of the key points that we really focused on was how do we make this red color and the black color of the Momotaros different and unique. We wanted to make it unique, so we put in a lot of effort to make it different through special effects in the game, when they use skills especially. Different for each character. We really did our best to implement the animation to the game, almost the same as the animation.
Given that this is based on an existing IP, has it been a challenge or has it been mostly fun to take that original concept and blend it into the game that you wanted to make for it?
As we mentioned in the previous answer, we really tried to do our best to make the game as close as possible to the original animation. And the producer himself had a lot of discussions with the art director to discuss how do we develop these characters into our game characters. And we spent a lot of time trying to talk with the owner of the IP, the creator, to align how we want to develop the game.
With what you've created, it's a very interesting sort of, I don't want to say rock, paper, scissors, but more like the card system where you have these attacks that do better if they're the same color as each other, but you may not necessarily want to use just an attack right away. You might want to use a support skill. How did you decide how you wanted to approach the card system, the color system, and the different styles of skills?
Generally, turn-based RPG is a bit difficult for regular users to kind of get involved in the game, know how to play the game. And TOUGEN ANKI, the IP itself, is really popular among females mostly, and we wanted to make the game more approachable for all the audience, especially the target audience for the fans of the IP. So we tried to make the system simple from the beginning and gradually make it more strategic. Yeah, that's the basis of the development.
Even with that simplicity, you have so many cool animations for the attacks and the skills. Like, these characters are really expressive. Their manifestation of their weapons is so cool. And how fun has it been to translate that visual style into the attacks that you want the characters to do in the game?
Generally, turn-based RPGs are pretty simple, and it's idle most of the time. The character doesn't move until you press a certain skill, and we wanted to kind of drive away from that. We wanted to make the skills really active, and you can have camera angles from all 4 sides, and that try to make it more different from the general turn-based RPGs with those different aspects. And we included the knockback system, which is not normally in turn-based RPGs, to make it different than what's out in the market currently.
Often in the case of games like these, with the systems that you have in place, we've seen games like this in the past. They usually either come to mobile first or desktop first, and then they eventually launch on the other side. But it appears from the get-go that y'all are preparing the game for mobile and desktop launch right from the start. And how important has that priority been to make sure that this game is as available as it possibly can?
We're trying to match the current trends with the busy everyday life. People, they move from home to work. We wanted to cover all that area. So it was important for us to cover the mobile side and as well as the PC side. from the get-go. I guess one of the difficulties was to trying to match both size of the monitors, the frames, because a PC monitor would be much bigger than usually a mobile phone. That was one of the difficulties, but we really thought that would help with the success of the game.
As fans and developers yourselves, what do you play? What is your favorite thing to play right now when you're not working on this game?
Expedition 33. That's his go-to game right now. And for mobile, he prefers to play Summoner's War, which is one of our come to us this games. He prefers Overwatch. A lot of action games,